Hello everyone and welcome to another episode, and today we have a pretty big episode. We actually, as the title suggests, we have our first assist with Hannover 96. Not our first assist of our career because we had assists and even goals with Schumacher Rovers, but a good start for the season, and you'll see that now not every game is going to be bombastic and is going to be a important game. But we'll have 3 games in the Bundesliga, and then we'll go to international break with 1 US friendly against New Zealand. And that'll be today's episode. So, again, I think I talked about it a little bit. The last episode I was trying to attempt to look into maybe making them a little longer, but the way I format my videos, if I did that, they would be hours and hours long, and I don't want to do that. I want to make episodic content. So that's what we're going to keep trying to do, and if I eventually decide to do that, I can't do that. But especially with our Defender Career Mode, if you just did shortened clips, you would not have much content of note with us because we're a defender. We're not going to be scoring loads of goals or having even majority of assists. At most, we may have 10 to 15 assists a season. That's a brilliant season by us as an outside back. But this first game is against Paderborn. And within this first game is, I would say, a defensive performance within ourselves and within the team. And because of that, we don't have many attempts there. We could have scored. We should have scored. He should have pulled it back to the other striker in that situation, or attacker, but just didn't work out there. Saw an opportunity. But again, defensive performance is a great tackle here. But then I just get caught on the ball, and then showing our shortcomings sometimes by holding the ball too much, because I didn't think I could play back the goalkeeper, didn't think I could play it up, had to get out wide, and I just lost the ball. But then we see our new goalkeeper in action, and I would say likely now the #1 goalkeeper, and Abe, as I nicknamed him, in goal, and we get subbed out in the 86th minute, and I didn't show it, but they end up losing 3-0. So he gets subbed out. They concede 3 goals in 4 minutes of normal time, whatever added time to that too. And then the next game against SVS, we end up having Schwab get injured. And the third game of this episode, Nielsen will be the one that ends up taking his place in the striker position. Instead of his normal kind of cam number 10 role, he moves more farther forward. But yeah, Schwab, I would say, been a consistent starter for us since we've been here. Gets injured, and personally for the match, another game that just we're not able to get many opportunities forward. The last game, I would say most of the opportunities, as you saw through the highlights, were all on the right side. This one, I get a couple opportunities for. I can't get past the outside back on the opposing team, and my passes just aren't there to make it be a note. And then Turchert ends up getting a little knock, but he ends up being okay for the rest of our appearances with him. That another bad pass, just another bad pass. And again, we need to build on our performances, and we're still having these yo-yo performances in the Bundesliga too, and that's why I don't feel realistically we would leave, because we aren't consistently doing well in this first part. And I personally started looking into, well, maybe it's just a formation with the position I am in this formation as a left back, and being right-footed, our player is just not ambidextrous enough with both feet to be able to utilize the crossing opportunities with his left. He has to cut in most of the times, and it's not a brilliant look. So if I was to put this in realistic terms, after this international break, I started talking to the manager. I'm like, I talked to the coach. I say, Coach, I am doing really well. I'm starting on the left wing back position, but I wonder if I was able to be utilized on the right side more, and I'm available on that right side, if we could work to transitioning to me providing more on that side and being even greater threat. And an opportunity, if you sit down, I think a reasonable manager would see that as well. He might even decide to do that before you. As I get subbed out again, and we lose against SVS. And then a third game against Augsburg. So that's kind of, I will say that is what is going to happen. We're going to switch that to the right wing back position within the next episode or two, because I played it. and we'll see the fruits of that endeavor and see how it goes. But now against a team that has been in the Bundesliga in recent years in Augsburg, a team we need to be able to beat if we want to get to the next level, able to get a free kick here from a very careless foul by the attacker. I think that's one of our first free kicks we've actually won, so I'm pretty good for that. I'm always excited to do that type of thing, because it's always good to get the better of your opponent in that situation. But yeah, a team in Augsburg that if we can beat, I think if we beat Schalke, we beat them, I think we have a good opportunity to get into at least a relegation promotion playoff spot. And we get an assist here too. I was really excited to get this. It was actually with Nielsen. Nielsen is by far one of our best players. And even though I don't think rating wise he's that high, he definitely contributes the most with goals and provides the most creatively. Another save by Abe, showing why he is our #1 goalkeeper now, ahead of Zieler, who is getting older. But here, a brilliant turn. He should have scored. Augsburg should have tied it up, but he just, I don't know if he just hit it, misguided his foot or what, but it just didn't work. Here, I'm trying to get past it and get a ball in, and almost a second assist. Nielsen almost with a second goal for us, for Hannover 96. And yeah, this was our best performance of the season, our first assist for Hannover 96, as the title will likely suggest. And overall, a brilliant performance by our team. Even though it's a 1-0 win, and we could have tied it 1-1, we're still pushing forward, providing opportunities here. I did a fake shot both those highlights, so I probably could change that. But here, play inside, look to play again. They play again, and we get another goal. Another goal, 2-0 for us. This one from Turchert, I believe. Yep, Turchert. And again, apologies for the mispronunciations with these names. And here, I was trying to clear it. I guess I should just hit O for controller, because the clearance obviously didn't work there. But yeah, a good performance for us, a good performance for Hannover after having some tough losses, 3-0 losses. To be able to bounce back with a 2-0 win against Augsburg is good, and probably one of our best ratings. We've been picking up man of the matches, I will say. As we get further on, we will be picking up all our man of matches. It's just one of many. And then here is, if I was to be honest, our downturn. It's difficult to break into the U.S. men's national team with how the game is set up. We really have to have brilliant performances, and it's just something, for some reason, when we go here, the team never wins. When every friendly that I've participated in with the U.S. men's national team, we've either tied or we've lost. And my performances have not helped uplift that. There, we had a good opportunity to score. We can't score. I don't think we've scored maybe once out of 10 games in my time I've been a part of the U.S. men's national team and my caps with them. I wanted to try to share how many caps we've had from the beginning, but I can go through and look back and see. I might have to just do that because honestly, it's difficult to discern. We haven't started a game. I know we haven't started a game for the U.S. men's national team, and that's just difficult because it starts us at a sub position, or almost barely a sub position when we come to the team. And because of that, the only way to up that is by having really good performances the amount of time you have. Most times they put me a right center back, left center back, maybe left back if I'm lucky, maybe right back, or it puts me somewhere weird at right mid or left wing. So I don't really have the opportunity to adjust a lot, which is difficult because it puts me in a utility player role. And then the trainings, I get maybe one training opportunity with the U.S. men's national team to up that, and then it goes right back down to square one. So it's kind of just messed up with the game itself, because if I'm doing this well at Hannover, I should start higher within the team. It just doesn't work out that way, but that's okay. Eventually, I hope we can get to a level where we can reach that from the beginning point. But yeah, that would be all for today's episode. I kind of ran long with rambling at the end here. But yeah, this will be up probably you'll see this within a day or two of the last one, because I kind of got in a groove of making these again and I enjoy them. I do plan to have a different series on a different game, because I do want this channel to not just be the newest FIFA type channel. I want this to be a sports channel because it is titled Wildcat Athletic Club, not Wildcat Football Club. And its established date will go back to older games too. So even though we are established now, we're not going to be a game that plays FIFA 23 only, EA Sports FC, and all those games. So yeah, that'll be all for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time with another episode. Bye.